Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India's attitude to Pakistani terror provocations has undergone a huge change. And New Delhi is poised to deploy military force against Islamabad more frequently than ever before. India and Pakistan announced on ceasefire on the line of control, the unofficial border between the two nations in Kashmir in February 2021. As a result, there were far fewer ceasefire violations. 5,100 truce violations were recorded in 2020, but once the deal was signed, there were none in 2021. Even in 2022, there were only 3 small instances of ceasefire violations and the border remained calm. A recent US intelligence report claimed that military retaliation to any Pakistani misadventure, be it a terrorist attack in India or violence in Kashmir, is more likely under the leadership of PM Modi. Ironic, right? Nonetheless, the pundits claim that by fending off a persistent annoyance from its western neighbor, Modi's government had managed to change perceptions of India's threshold for restraint. This has been accomplished by swiftly responding to any acts of terrorism, carefully communicating with people all over the globe and gaining support. Under Modi, India's response has indeed changed. In order to counter Pakistan's grey zone operations without escalating the conflict into a full-fledged armed conflict, India changed its strategy after conducting surgical strikes against terrorist launch pads in Pakistan-administered Kashmir in September 2016 and bombing a militant haven in Balakot, Pakistan in February 2019. India was successful in these counter-attacks due to a paradigm shift brought about by Pakistan's grey zone activities, which had an impact on Pakistan's costs and advantages associated with using terrorism to manage the country's asymmetric relationship with it. India made the decision to use strategic restraint primarily in response to the 2008 Mumbai terrorist strikes. It continues to be the topic of conversation on how better India should approach Pakistan-aided terror. Though Pakistan is unlikely to intensify the conflict with India at this time, given that Islamabad is going through one of its worst economic crises, the Modi government is regarded as being more assertive in dealing with Pakistan. Prior to Pakistan obtaining nuclear weapons, there was some reluctance to possibly launch an offensive operation because of the possibility of a nuclear response. But this time, the chance was taken when the Modi government was in power. The Indian government should exercise caution before engaging in a confrontation with Pakistan, not only because of Pakistan's uncertain nuclear strategy, but also because future conflicts between India and Pakistan would not always be met with the same level of aloofness from the world community. This is Anjana signing off. Do like and share this video. For further updates, subscribe to Kaumudy Global.